Last problem is homosexuals' mind. I think the most biggest problem is homosexuals in Korea. I don't know the other country, but especially in Korea. Koreans homosexuals are really sensitive and relevant, and when they do something, they usually hesitate. So that's why they don't want to show them to the other person. They usually worry about they will lose their job if some people were homosexuals. In society of Korea, we don't want to keep in touch with them. Especially my father's and mother's generation, they cannot understand.
They can or can't?
Cannot.
Can't.
They can't understand. In addition, homosexuals are also don't want to show the fact they are homosexuals to the other person, as I mentioned. They usually hesitate when they consider about showing their identity. For example, their parents, friends, co-workers, and so on. They don't want to show them in front of them. In Korea, relationship is really important. So if someone spoiled their relationship, maybe they will be isolated in Korean society. And so that's why they want to hide it. But it's natural, as I mentioned, natural phenomenon. So they really feel tired of hiding this fact. So some people usually commit suicide. And when I prepared my presentation, I was curious and I can't understand why homosexuals who are Korean just want to escape from Korea. So usually in Korea, homosexuals just go to Austria or Australia or some the other Europe country because they are really generous for homosexuals. In Korea, I think if they were homosexuals, they have to fight with government and they have to claim their right. They are also human. And they have to make an effort, as I mentioned. I think the best way is that using the internet, like YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. Nowadays, social networks, so they can advertise by themselves. In order to break many people's stereotypes, is necessary. So that's why, in conclusion, homosexuals has to use some media, and they have to interview, and they have to try to announce themselves in front of us, I think. Because when we saw some European homosexuals or foreigners, except Asia, they are really, really proud of homosexuals. But in Korea, I don't know Japan's case, but we just want to hide. I mean, homosexuals just want to hide it. So I think it's the biggest problem, and then I think the best way is to use media, and they have to think about, I am general person. Homosexuals are also human. Thank you for listening.